for a pick, he got it. They double teaming Trey. Give it to Dre. Give it to DeJounte. Pass it over to Bogey. Bogey driving. Give it to Dre. Give it to Trey. Shoot the three. Bang! Let's go, man. Stop playing. He did not put Ritter in.
I'm done. Oh, this mother just put Ritter in? For what? Why would you put Ritter in right now? He know his job is done.
There's nothing finer in the land than a drunk, obnoxious Georgia fan.
Oh
Let's go. Go, dog. Go, dogs. Go, dogs. Sickle.
Now you gonna make me chump. Now you gonna make me chump.
We ain't gonna tiptoe around the issues.
Remember, we don't do woulda, shoulda, coulda, what up in here.
Barbecue and mildew time. What's going on, guys? How y'all doing? It's your boy Larry. What happened to DIXON WAY? My beautiful wife Sean is the other half, and we provide you guys with live commentary on all our favorite sports teams. From the Braves, the Hawks, the Falcons, the Bulldogs, even my wife Gators, also the Atlanta Dream. Appreciate you coming through. Hope you guys enjoy the commentary, the content. If you do, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Ding, ding, to get all our latest videos. Let's get into it. Let's go. What up, Gibby? All right, so 1-1's account right now. Tatis Jr. is up the bat, a.k.a. his dad is the reason why Pofar keep getting in trouble. No, it's not. Pofar would have got his drugs for anybody else. So it didn't matter if it was Pofar, if it was his daddy or whoever. What's going on, Breezy? Swing and a miss, and Tatis slung his bat. Oh, my bad. There we go. There we go. Appreciate that, Gibby. Doc Cards, what's up, fam? Why you rooting for the Dodgers? Oh, because the Dodgers are playing against the Phillies. Yes. I would never say that phrase, but I see why you said it. Welcome back to the stream, fam. I see you. All right, 2-2 the count right now. Bryce Elder on the bump. Here's the line in the pitch. Strike three. Get him up out of there. Challenge that. Bart does not have a concept of the strike zone. That was a strike. Great pitch by Elder. And that's a ball. Walked him. Didn't walk him, but he walked him. Here we go. Bart don't know the strike zone, man. He doesn't. He really don't know the strike zone. All right, almost with the pickoff move. We can say a lot about Sandy, but Sandy knew the strike zone. He definitely got some calls for his pitchers. Yep, 100%. Give me 100%. Here's one to pitch. That ball, swing and a miss.
If runs score, that's on Bart.
Man, it's so strange to see Merrill hitting 221. But he does great against us, so hopefully he don't wake up. 0-1 to count. It's going to be hard to double up these two also. And here's the one to pitch. That's a strike. He definitely had to steal. Bryce Elder and Ronaldo Lopez windups are so slow. It's so easy to steal on them. 0-2 the count. Here's the one to pitch. Swing and a miss. Go sit down. Let's go, Merle. In the dumps. Love to see you. What's up, Dang Bear? How you doing, man? Welcome back to the show. That's a Dodger fan right there. Hey, Johnny Bear, I need y'all to beat the Phillies for us. Thank you very much. No, I normally don't even care about the scoreboard and scoreboard watching and stuff like that, but people keep bringing it up, so I guess I'll bring it up. All right, that's a perfect bunt down the line, and that's a base hit by Machado. Base hit bunt by Machado. No one expected him to do a bunt. No one on planet Earth expected Machado to drop a bunt. It was too late. Austin Riley never had a chance. Never had a chance. Me neither. Fooled the heck out of me too, Gibby. Would have never expected
Sergeant
that.
Gibby says,
Dropped a perfect
I would
bunt
never
too.
expect that from Machado. France
up the bat. Here's the one in the pitch. And they try to go. Got him. Got him. Stop playing with us. Bye, Tatis. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Tatis. The only way he got in is a bad slide. I mean, a bad tag. Because he was out. Yeah. Get up out of there. Good arm by Bart. Good arm by Bart. Get him up out of there. Yes, sir. Oh, that's crazy, Doc. That sucks. All right. One of those account. Here's the one in the pitch. And that ball hit right there. Olson got it. Throws across the diamond. Let's go. Good first inning by Bryce Elder. Love to see it. Woohoo! All right, we're coming down. Let's go, man. Great job by the Braves. Get up out of that inning. Now, bottom half of the first inning. Here comes the Braves. I hope so, Doc Cards. I hope so. They ain't gonna need it. From being on everybody's tip of the tongue on trading to being an MVP candidate would definitely be a story. It'll definitely be a 30 for 30. Hey. I would hope so. I would hope so. I mean, Austin Riley been in a slump for a year and a half, to be honest. So for him to come back real strong in the second half of this season could definitely drive us to the playoffs. Hey, let's go, Breezy.
Breezy 1500 says, I have that same shirt, Larry.
Yeah. All about the A, baby. Appreciate that. What up, Craig? Welcome back to the stream. Appreciate you coming through. I see you. All right, who is this pitching? JP Sears is pitching. Let's go, JP. Give us a home run. Put a beach ball right there for Drake to hit it. Here's one to pitch. That ball outside. 92 mile per hour fastball. Four-seamer. One of those account. Here's one to pitch. That ball fouled off. Let's go. John from Union City got something to say. Shout out to my boy John. Shout out to the eye test. Y'all like John, man? Make sure y'all go support the eye test. I do. You should too. 101's account. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball way outside. Drake got his eyeballs back. Kenneth Clark, welcome back to the stream. I see you. Appreciate you coming through. And shout out to you and Craig. Let's get it. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball way too low. Here's the one in the pitch. Drake hit that thing right to the second baseman. He got it. It's out number one. Hit it hard, but right to someone. Let's go, Ozzie. Ozzie hitting better from the right side than the left side. That ball way outside. 1-0's account. Let's go, Ozzie. Here's the winding pitch. Ozzie Albies pops that up. Left field. That's going to be out number two. Excuse me. Sears got 7 pitches, 2 outs. Let's work this count a little bit, please. Matty O coming up. Let's go, Matty O. Here's a winding pitch. That's a strike right at the knees. Good pitch. 93 mile per hour, 14 fastball. Probably the best pitch you're going to see. Here's the winding pitch. Matty O pops that up. Second pitch he saw. And Merle's going to catch that. Shallow short of center field. All right, that's a quick 1-2-3 by the Braves. All right, so the score is 0-0. All right, so not so promising in the first inning, but we got a lot of game to go. San Diego has definitely been our demon for like the past 4 seasons, at least. At the very least, the past 3 or 4 seasons. Got a 4-game series also. At the bare minimum, we got to tie this. I would love for us to win it. That means we won 3 out of 4. All right, we're back from commercial break. Frenchie. Francoeur. Here's one the pitch. That's a strike at the top of the strike. Oh, he just missed. Just missed. I thought he hit it. Sheets up the bat. He's batting .218 on the season. Here's one the pitch. 2-0 to count. He's batting .218 on the season, Bryce. Here's one the pitch. That ball fouled off. 2 balls, 1 strike. Here's one the pitch. That's a strike. All right. 2-2 to count. South side. Yeah, it is South side. We can't ever have nothing good. We can't have all our guys hitting on all cylinders. My bad, we did at the beginning of the season, but it was only a month and a half worth. Here's the one to pitch. And that ball hit right to right field, but that's a line drive. Look like Eli got it. Yup, Booker Eli. They're not playing with Yaz out there no more. Yaz had like a series worth of good baseball, and then he went right back to being Yaz again. So, yeah, that was a failed experiment. Looking like Jared Kelnick, the old version. If you're going to be honest. Yaz has been Jared Kelnick 2.0. Here's the one to pitch that ball way too high. Whew, it's hot. One of those to count. Here's the one to pitch. That ball inside, a little bit too high. 2-0 to count. His bat hurt. I know he hurt physically, but his bat hurt too. So it's Kim. Here's one to pitch. That ball hit right up the middle. Hey, he's out. Lazy roller. Lazy throw. Luckily, Buddy wasn't running it out. That is true. My bad. I forgot about him getting hurt. Still, his bat hurt too. Same thing as Hassan Kim. Them two moves been horrible. They've been handcuffing this team, to be honest. Best thing they did was bring up some young guys, try to get some more energy and juice to the team. I heard an interview with Alex Anthopoulos earlier on the steakhouse this morning, and that ball struck center field, but Money Mike run underneath it. That's out number 3. All right, so a quick 1-2-3 by Bryce Elder. We're going to the bottom half of the second inning, 0-0. Yeah, Kim need to go on the first thing smoking. What pitch you go get for Kenneth? We couldn't get Bryce Elder for Kim. We couldn't get Bummer for Kim. Kim making $20 million, $3 million less than Austin Riley. Obviously, it's over half the season, so someone will only pay him $10 million. But still, that's $10 million too much. Maybe I'm just an old head. Guys, when I was growing up, 230 was horrific. Uh, 250 was bad, guys. If you were a good hitter, you had to bat no less than 285, 290. Like, that was a low end. If you didn't bat 290, you couldn't hit. And that's 29%, guys. One of those count. Guys are much stronger, this, that, and the third. But the sweet science of hitting a baseball, okay, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair, Southside. That's fair. Here's one to pitch. And Austin Riley popped that up. And just before the warning track, out number one. He just missed that. I think Austin Riley locked in, man. He just missed that. What was I saying about Alex Anthopoulos? Alex Anthopoulos was on the steakhouse this morning. And Steak flat out asked, hey, are we trying to get someone in free agency or a trade, or are we just waiting for the cavalry to come home? And Alex said I would be remiss to think that guys are just going to come back and save us. But it has to be the right situation. We're always looking for something, but I can't tell you a specific thing that we're looking for because there are guys that aren't available right now. That might be available the Friday just before the Monday or Tuesday deadline. So he was like, we're always calling, we're always talking, we're always trying to make a move, but it has to make sense for us. Money Mike up the bat right now. 1-1 is the count. Here's the one to pitch. Money Mike just missed it. Just missed it. 2 outs. And he knew it too. He tried to turn on one. Well, that's kind of what it sounded like Kenneth he was going to do. It sounded like he may, with everything comes around, because he brought up the situation when they got Iggy. And then he was like, look, man, Kenley Jansen was having an all-star season. He's one of, if not the best closer that season. But Iggy came available, and that's why they snatched him up. He came available with, years on his contract that they liked. So that's why they took a chance on it. So that was his example to say, you never know what we're going to get. Just because you think we need, what people are saying out there, a starting pitcher or whatever, but we didn't need a closer, but we got one because the opportunity presented itself. So that was what Alex said a lot of stuff. It basically said we're not going to sell the farm to try to go out and get somebody. It got to make sense for us. Dubon hit the ball, popped up, and that's out number 3. All right, so 1, 2, 3 going down the Braves. We're going to the top half of the third inning. This game moved by real quickly. This is a pitching duel, whether you like it or not. 0-0. So Alex said a lot of something, but really he said a lot of nothing. He didn't confirm anything. Either way, he said we're on the phones, we're listening, and we're calling. And that's about it. I know a lot of people want to get Scooble, Sonny Gray, a host of other starting pitchers. I mean, to be honest, guys, we need 2 starting pitchers and a real shortstop and left fielder. I hear you, Craig. I hear you. I ain't scared of them, though. We already beat the Bucks. It's just the Dodgers. The stinking Dodgers. Always the boys in blue. Giving us problems. Old Dodgers. Here's the one to pitch. That ball fouled off. 0-1 to count. Let's go, Bryce. Get ready for that 5th inning, that bullpen to get ready. Y'all already know what time it is. Freddie Furman up the bat, batting 154. Don't play around with this dude. Get him out. 154. Here's the one to pitch. Back in my day, if you batted 154, you wouldn't be in the major leagues. You would be in the minor leagues. Hell, if you batted 230, you would be in the minor leagues. Here's the one to pitch. That ball fouled off. Well, no. Low pitch. Bounced away. That's the thing. Oh, yeah, I definitely want Sonny Gray. I want us to pick up Sonny Gray anyway. He only got paid $22 million or something like that. Swing and a miss. Go sit down. Bryce Elder said, respect your elder.
Go sit down like a man. Go sit down.
As he should against a 154 hitter. That catcher is just out there cardio goating it. Here's the one to pitch, looking for a bunt. Strike, missed the whole thing. You can't even bunt, song. I got a song for you right here. Just a song for you.
Go sit down. Go sit down.
Here's the one to pitch, ball inside. Thought he was going to bunt again. He did not. 1-1 is the count. Here's the one to pitch, that ball way too high. 2-1 to count. Do not walk, song. .239 batter. Don't you dare. Here's the one to pitch. Fouled off. 2-2 to count. Don't you dare, Bryce Elder. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball fouled off. Treat him like he is a .239 hitter. Treat him like one. Here's one to pitch. Swing and a miss. Thank you. Go sit down.
Go sit down like a man.
That's 3 strikeouts. So 3 chairs in the chat. Bryce Elder.
Go sit down.
That curveball biting. Yes, sir, Bob. Let's go. You already know Jordan ain't never leaving Houston. As soon as you think Houston is out of it, they're going to go on a run and stay in it. And the American League is so jumbled up, they got a chance to go on a run. You know what I'm saying? They're not winning their division, but you know how Houston do second half of the season. They always make a run. Always. Here's the one to pitch. That ball way outside. 2-1 to count. Fernando Tatis. Todrick, what up, Todrick? Welcome back to the stream. Appreciate you coming through. That's time. 2-1 to count. Here's the one to pitch. That ball popped up. Can we get that? Matty O said, get out the way. Matty O said, get y'all regular butt out the way. I got a golden glove. Stop playing with me. Eli White, you better not pull a Dubon. Let's go. 0-0. We're going to the bottom half of the third inning. We're in an absolute pitching duel. I like a good pitching duel. That's Steve Martin? Yeah, it is Steve Martin. In a Wells Fargo commercial. Okay. Interesting. Get the tissue, son. Hold on, I'll be right back. Need tissue? All right. Oh, 1-1 is the count. Here's the one to pitch. That ball way too low. Here's one to pitch. That ball fouled off. Bart Simpson in the building. Batting .211. Here's the one to pitch. That ball way outside. Good eye. Full count by Bart. Let's go, Bart. Here's the one to pitch. Bart popped that up. 3-2 to count. Here's the one in the pitch. Bart just looked at it. And he walked off like, wow, I just looked at that. He really just looked at it. Like, okay. Womp womp. Good pitch. Frozen. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball outside. Good eye by JJ. JJ batting 286 on the season. Won a home run, 4 RBIs with OPS of 747. Here's the one in the pitch. And JJ trying to hit it up the middle. Great defense by the second baseman. By the shortstop. Ooh, that's close. Song might have got him. I don't know. We're going to see. Got him by polar bear's toenail. Huh? Oh. Polar bear's toenail? Yeah. Here's the one in the pitch. That's a strike. Eli White up the bat. Here's the one in the pitch. Ball way outside. It's 2 outs, nobody on, man. 1-1 is the count. We're in the bottom half of the third inning right now. It's been 42 minutes in the game. Here's the one in the pitch. Eli fouled that off. Eli batting 225 on the season. And swing and a miss. Down goes Eli swinging. 3-3 down. In the third inning. Braves getting no hit right now. Yeah, I said it because I don't want it to happen. Now, if we were throwing the no-hitter, then I wouldn't say anything. We got to wake up, get some hits, get some runs in. Oh, yeah, on the pop culture part of it, what do you got? The new trailer for Doomsday just came out. Yeah, Doomsday, yeah, that's what it's called. Swing and a miss. Good pitch by Bryce Elder. Let's go, Bryce. Yeah, I don't know why, Southside. I don't know why. It's crazy. Like we don't be locked in or something. All right. Bryce Elder induced a ground ball right to Ozzie Albies. That's out number 1. By Merrill.
Sergeant Gibby says. Sears has a 5 ERA and we don't even have a hit yet. Worse is he only has 31 pitches through 3 innings.
Yep. Man, Machado came in with that bunt. That was their only hit. It's a bunt. Triggeration. Here's a winding pitch. And that's a home run. Yeah. What are you talking about, Breezy? All-Star game already happened. He dropped the bunt on him the first time, and then he threw a meatball right there in the middle of the plate. Are you kidding me? Batting practice. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? He's the only guy that got a hit, and you want to throw a damn meatball to... He threw a big old beach ball right down the center of the plate. That was batting practice pitch. Strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Oh, no, Breeze, no. No. Not at all. Here's one to pitch. And that ball squirts to the left field. Base hit. So it's 1 out, run on first base. What's up, DJ Shire? How you doing, fam?
Sergeant Gibby says. New Elder wouldn't be perfect and the offense is struggling on a subpar pitcher.
Braves see that Brown. I don't know what happens, man. Man, that ball popped up. At least it wasn't a home run. It was hit a country mile, but directly straight in the air. He just missed it. Thank the Matrix. 2 outs, run on first base. All right, Xander Bogaerts up the bat. He's 0 for 1. Let's make that 0 for 2, please. Here's the 1 to pitch. Strike. Cutter on the outside corner. I think that's what he wanted to do, but he hung it like directly in the center of the plate. Little lollipop. And Machado knew what to do with it. Here's the 1 to pitch. Through another, through a sinker, but way too low. One on 1 is the count. Here's the 1 to pitch. Perfect pitch. That's a strike. Thank you for calling. Thank you for challenging it. Good challenge by Bart. One ball, two strikes. Pickoff move. Unsuccessful on France. Nah, Elder ain't been bad. He had one mistake. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball fouled off. One and two is the count. Come on, Bryce. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball popped up. Foul ball. Still 1 and 2 is the count. Bryce held up to 50 pitches. Top half of the fourth inning. Not bad at all. Considering. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball hit right to Olson Riley and get the force out. All right, so one mistake by Bryce Elder, who threw a dang on lollipop up to Machado, and he knew what to do with it. And it's 1-0. Something slight, easy to come back from, but yeah, we got to make it happen. We got to make it happen, Captain. I'll be right back. All right, Drake Baldwin is up the bat. First pitch swinging, selfish swing, and he's out. Hit it right to the second baseman. That's out number one. We're not even giving ourselves a chance there back. That's the MO on Drake. He's a very free swinger. When it's rolling like yesterday, it's good. When it's been what it's been the second half of the first half of the season, then yeah. So here's one in the pitch. That was not a strike. Umpire disrespecting Ozzie because he's been his eye. He hasn't been hitting, so yeah. That's basically what that is. Umpires are human too. They read the scouting reports, know who's struggling and who's playing well. Here's the one to pitch. Ozzie Albies, great hit by Ozzie. Hit in the gap. Ozzie, stay there. Stay there, Ozzie. All right. Great hit by Ozzie Albies. Ozzie loves that ball low and away. All right, so we got a runner. We finally got a hit. Woohoo! Here's one to pitch. Matteo hits that thing, and it's about to be a double play. Yep. Well, at least we got rid of the no-hitter. But, yeah, that's it. Going to the top half of the fifth, that was real quick. Another selfish swing. I just look at it as if you're having a bad season and you swinging on first pitch, you're not even making him work. This dude he got 37 pitches. That's crazy. 37 pitches. And we're in the top half of the fifth inning. We ain't even trying to make him work. If I'm the bank coach, I'm like, what the are we doing? What are we doing, guys? This guy got a 5 ERA and we swinging on the first pitch? That's selfish. Make this dude pitch. Totally selfish, man. That's ridiculous, man. That's absolutely ridiculous. That's a ball. Cronenworth is up the bat. 1-0 to count. Ball 2. They got to make your pitcher mad, too. Here's one to pitch. And that's out. Let's go. Aligned perfectly to get him out. Larry, time to go sleep. Go in there with mama. Oh, that ball hit. Money Mike charging, but it's a blooper. 81 mile per hour exit velocity. Funny thing is, Elder usually get run support because he needed. Here's the one in the pitch. Strike on the outside corner. Good pitch. 89 mile per hour sinker. Has some tailing action on it. Well, go to mama and go to Slade. Might be a double play. One. No. Oh, my goodness. You got him? Ain't no way. Nah, he's safe. Wow. What a play. What a defensive play by Jarvis. Oh, my goodness. That kid got a cannon. Ha ha ha. Oh, my goodness. He got him by a polar bear's toenail. Ooh. Wow. Applause in the chat for that double play, man. Yeah, DP chair in the chat for real. Wow. What's up, Tim? How you doing? Welcome back to the stream. I see you. Appreciate you coming through. That sounded for you also. Appreciate the breeze for those jewels. High five, high five, high five. And Tim sent the star. Appreciate you, Tim. Thank you, fam. Appreciate it. Mm-hmm. Thank all you guys for coming in to the DIXON Way stream. My name is Larry, one half of the DIXON Way. My beautiful wife, Sean, is the other half. We provide you guys with live commentary on all our favorite sports teams. From the Braves, the Hawks, the Falcons, the Dream, the Bulldogs, even my wife, Gators. Appreciate you coming through. Hope you guys enjoyed this commentary content. If you do, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Ding, ding, to get all our latest videos. Here's the winding pitch. That ball outside. Yeah, that's what me and Gibby was talking about. He ain't pitching back. Just threw one meatball. He threw one beach ball. That's it. All right, Olson Riley up the bat. Here's the winding pitch. That ball too low. That was not a strike. That's a ball. Thank you. Here's the winding pitch. That ball way too low. Good eye. 3-0 to count. What's up, Natasha? How you doing? Welcome back to the stream. I see you. Appreciate you coming through that time. Welcome back to the stream. Here's the winding pitch. And also Riley got a hold of one. It's going back to the warning track. Dang it. Just at the warning track. He just missed it. Just missed it. But how he swung the last series, he got the right to swing at that. It was right there, fat part of the plate. He just missed it. Just missed it. And you see all the kids up in the top grandstand, well, the top of the stands in the left hand bleachers with no shirt on, unbathing. Here's the one in the pitch. Money Mike swings at the first pitch, fouls it off. Here's the one in the pitch. Money Mike hit one. It's going bad to the wall. We all tied up. Let's go. Money Mike, let's go. Money Mike in the chat. He just smoked that thing. Let's go. Let's get it. We all tied up. Let's go. Yeah. Money Mike to the chop house. Barely, but it's to the chop house. Let's go. Yes, sir. Money in the chat. Chopping money in the chat. Let's go. What's up, Isaac? Welcome back to the stream. And that's another base. Oh, man, I thought it was a base hit. Great play by Furman. Great play. Dubon, selfish, swinging on the first pitch. Isaac back in the building. I see a foul. Yeah, that was selfish. Oh, that's interference. Yeah, that's interference. Take the base. Yep. Let's go. Interference. So Dubon on first base. Here's one in the pitch, ball way outside. Love to see it. The cookie gonna crumble. One out, run on first base. Here come that cookie. Let's go, Bart. Come on, Bart Simpson. Bum 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 bum. Boom, 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 boom. Come on, man. Come on. Let's go. And that ball popped up by Bart. And no man's land. Foul ball. It's 1-1 right now. Bottom half of the fifth inning. Absolute pitching duel. Only scores have been solo shots. One by Manny Machado. One by Money Mike. Come on, Bart. Here's one in the pitch. Bart Simpson hits that thing down the line. Fair ball. Let's go. Roll. Roll. It's stuck. Get on your horse, Dubon. Dubon coming in. There's no play at the plate. Braves got the lead. Let's go. Bart Simpson. Ay caramba. Let's go. You talking about a ball putting on the brakes. You talking about a hit, a perfect hit down the third base line by Bart Simpson. Eat my shorts. Let's go. That ball stayed right there. No ricochet, just stayed. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. Drumline getting people hyped. Let's go. I'm telling you, man, that drum line, hey, man, that drum line be hyped, man. You can hear them throughout the entire stadium when they come through. Boom, 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 boom. Man, they were jamming through there, boy. Everybody just turned around like, oh, let's go. JJ, let's go, JJ. Run at second base, one out. Here's one to pitch. That is not a strike. Let's go. That's right. Let's go, man. There's a clearance sale on hits for Sears. Let's go. Everybody's welcome to get it. Free coupon. Here's one to pitch. And JJ hits that thing. He moves a runner over. That's fine. Productive out. Out number 2. Runner goes, advances to third base. Swing and a miss. Wumpity-dee. Wumpity-dee. That's all right. It ain't no wump up yet. That's only one strike. Come on, Eli. Come on, book it, Eli. Batting 233. Come on, Eli. Let's go. Ball in the dirt. Let's go. All right, ball got away, but not far enough for runner advance. Come on, Braves. Here's the one to pitch. That's a ball. Let's go. 2 balls, 1 strike. Here we go. Start swinging that stuff. And man, they done took over 1, 2, 3 sections right now. It all changed when the kids with the shirts off got up there in the bleachers. It's like a flash mob at all these games. Here's one to pitch. That ball fouled off. Come on, Eli. 2-2 to count. Timeout by Eli White. Swing and a miss at a high fastball. That's the end of the 5th. We're going to the top half of the 6th inning. The Braves are winning 2-1. Would have loved to got one more run on that at least. But the Braves got the lead. 3 hits, 2 runs. Love to see it. San Diego got 4 hits, 1 run. Man Machado supplying all the power, all the scoring.
Sergeant Gibby says. Things changed quickly. Elder pitching well, reward him.
Oh, man. I ain't gonna lie. That Andrew Jones bobblehead, I want that. I want that Andrew Jones bobblehead. Y'all see that? He's stretched out making a catch. That would go awesome right there. I have to move this. Well, man, this World Cup is about to move anyway. Actually, yeah. World Cup comes down. Larry, go to mama. It's time to go to sleep. It's 8:30. Go get mama on the phone. Go lay down. Good job. Fernando Tatis coming up. Swing and a miss. Good pitch. Bryce Elder still looking sharp. I still will have somebody up ready. We're in the top half of the sixth inning. You know, this is when the wheels come off for our pitching staff. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball fouled off. 0-2 the count. Finish him. Come on. Let's go, Bryce. Here's the one in the pitch. Threw that in the dirt. Understandable. Trying to get him to swing over the top of it. Swing and a miss. But he did not. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the one in the pitch. Threw that slider way outside. 2-2 the. Here's the one in the pitch. Threw another one way too low. Tatis ain't biting on none of them. Full count. Don't want to walk this dude. He's a terror on the bases. Do not want to walk him. With Burrell and foul off. And France coming up. Do not want to walk him. How we struggle against San Diego, man, we gon' I don't believe that. I'm not forcing him to do anything. Oh Lord, here come Kinley. Here's one in the pitch. That ball hit right at Bryce Elder. Great defense, underhand throw. He's up out of there. Yeah. I ain't forcing doing nothing. I know our bullpen needs relief, but I'm not squeezing the lemon too long. I need Bryce Elder to see a great game out of himself. I need him to be great in the second half of the season. And I don't need him having one bad inning and giving up 5 runs. That'll damage his psyche after playing great for 5 innings. 5 in the third now. Nope. Bullpen got to do what a bullpen got to do what the bullpen got to do. Here's one in the pitch. That ball way too high. I cannot waste and sacrifice Bryce Elder a little bit too long. I need him to be solid for 6 innings. I don't need him being mental mush. If he plays this well, only gives up 4 hits, 1 run, and then he gives up 4 runs in the 7th inning, that's going to kill his confidence. Here's one in the pitch. I'm hoping to get through this. Strike. I get through 6 innings, shake my hand. And he has 67 pitches. But that's how rough it's been. Normally, you would say 67 pitches. Oh, he going to the 8. I don't know. We'll see. Here's the one in the pitch. Depending on how quick he get through this inning. If he get through this inning and he doesn't reach 75 pitches, well, that's kind of pushing it, actually. He has 68 right now, about to be 69. Yeah, if he gets out of his innings at 75 or less, I might pitch him again. I might pitch him again. All right, meeting at the mound, Bart Simpson coming up to the mound. Guess they were disagreeing on the pitch. Kerry, what's up, Kerry? How you doing? Appreciate you coming through, guys. Make sure you guys check out One Time for the Fan. I do. You should too. Yeah, we'll be there, Kerry. We will be there, right on the top of the hill. I'm gonna need you to try to get the Bijan autograph for me, though. Cause I know you're gonna be right there in the mush. So just before training camp end, I'm gonna give you my Bijan jersey, so you can try to get Bijan autograph. All right, because I definitely want Bijan autograph. I think he's like, I got Penix. Strike 3, Bryce Elder. Let's go. Go sit down. Appreciate you, Gary. Oh, you need it too. Oh, well, don't worry about it. I'll ask Big Low. I think Big Low already got it, so I'll ask Big Low to do it. If you need it already, then don't worry about mine. Oh Lord, Kerry talking about Trey. The only thing I saw with Trey was he was riding in New York, looking at his highlights of beating them. That's the only thing I've seen of Trey. Other than that, I ain't really been paying it. I really don't pay attention. I think I unfollowed Trey, actually. I'm pretty sure I did. If not, his stuff just don't come in my feed no more, because I don't go out searching for it. Here's one the pitch. That's 2-2 to count. That ball is a little bit outside, about 3 inches off the plate. Yeah, this is going to be a aggressive walk. As Manny Machado been their entire offense. Don't you dare hang no meatball no more. Here's the one the pitch. And that one going back, but only to the warning track. High fastball made him pop out. And that's the end of the top half of the 6th inning. We're going to the bottom half of the 6th inning. Braves up 2-1. Need a little bit more runs. Oh, he said my boy free. Well, here's the thing. I mean, I'm going to be honest. Quinn didn't play him. Now, you can't say when he was starting and he was getting 23 minutes, but he never closed. He never really seemed a part of the offense. Now, I will say this. In the NBA, you got to earn your spot. That was kind of the problem with Cam Reddish. He wanted to hand it to him. Not saying that Zach was Cam Reddish, because he wasn't. I actually like Zach. I just never believed that he was going to be a superstar or even a star. I thought he was going to be a very good role player that could help us in the playoffs. But it was obvious that Coach Quinn never wanted to draft him, because as soon as we fired our GM, Landry Fields, they cut his minutes. They cut his minutes by, 4? And then steadily started adding more people to the roster to ease him out of it. Like, I don't care what Coach Quinn say. Oh, no, we love Zachary Shea. That's what the words came out of his mouth. Do you understand the words coming out of my mouth? That's what Coach Quinn would say in public, but his action said he couldn't stand Zachary Shea. I told people that, but they thought I was a hater. It wasn't just because it was a young guy. If I drafted a number 1 pick and I was the head coach and didn't just come in, if I had skin in the game, there's no way I would let them trade him because I would have skin in the game. He had no skin in Zach's game. None of it. Here's the one in the pitch. That's a strike. New pitcher up, Peralta up. Man, them ices look real good right now. Sure would like one. They were good when we went to the park too, the Minute Maid joints. Swing and a miss. I don't know what Drake was swinging at there, right there. That was a golf swing. Who break what curse? What are you talking about? What curse? You talking about the Falcons? Who knows, Gibby? Who knows? Depends on the coaching staff. Here's the one in the pitch swing and a miss. Drake swinging very wildly at a pitch. Wow. Wow. Mm-hmm. Yep, that thing never started in the strike zone, Drake. Yeah, like, I mean, look, it's a combination of, in my opinion, Zach not taking full opportunity of what he got, being passive, but also Coach Quinn hated his guts, in my opinion, and never wanted him. Rumors before the draft, they wanted Alex Sarr. Alex Sarr didn't want to come here, so they said bump him. I understand that. But Donovan Klingon was there. Quinn really liked him from the workout, and Landry Fields drafted Zach anyway, him and Kyle Korver. And yeah, the rest is history. And as soon as Landry Fields got fired, basically Landry Fields got fired for drafting Zachary Ricochet. That and the DeJounte Murray trade. That's why Landry Fields got fired. Yeah, DJ Shire, I don't know what Drake was swinging at. I don't know. But this lead ain't safe, even though Bryce Elder has been pitching magnificently. 1-2 is count right now for Ozzie Albies. Here's the one in the pitch. Ozzie Albies got a hold of one. That's going back to the wall. Home run. Let's go, man. Let's go. Ozzie Albies just smoked one. Let's get it. Chops in the chat. Let's go, man. Chops in the chat. Hold up. I didn't see no chops in the chat. He sure did, Gibby. He sure did.
Sergeant Gibby says, Ozzie said let me make it more comfortable for you, Larry.
Mm-hmm. Let's go. Two things can be true. Two things can be true, guys. Zach wasn't worth the number one pick, but he also deserved to play out his entire contract, in my opinion. He deserved more playing time. This year should have been 100% find out what Zach is. Throw his butt in the fire, where he is or not, throw him in the fire. That's what this season should have been. All right. Ed Matteo weekly hits that to the shortstop. He's out. That's out number 2. But it's 3-1 right now. Love to see it. Definitely wanted that 2-run cushion. That's it. Did I think Zachary Ricochet was ever going to be a top line number 1 pick? No. But I also watched Dyson Daniels lead the Pelicans, who they didn't give much a chance. He was shooting 2.5 shots a game when he was with the Pelicans. So that means he was told, play defense, inbound the ball, or pass it to someone else and stand over there. You take it 2.5 shots a game. So all it was is Dyson got an opportunity to actually play with coaches that believed in him. Let's see if that happens with Zachary Ricochet. I wish him all the best, you know what I'm saying, except for when he play against the Hawks. Same thing with the Trae Young. Wish him the best, except for when he play against us. And that's how I am. You know? A lot of people gonna figure out what Quinn Snyder really is, and I'm gonna leave it at that. Here's the one to pitch 3. Hey, walked them on 4 straight pitches. Let's get it. Walk it out.
Walk it out. No, I walk it out. Now walk it out. Walk it out. Now walk it
Let's
out.
go. Walk it out, boy. All right. They showing Money Mike home run. He hit one already. Let's go, Michael. Come on, money in the chat. Here's one to pitch. That ball way too low. Nuh-uh-uh. 1-0 to count. I wish the young man all the luck in the world, man. If he win most improved player, it'll prove more my point about Quinn Snyder. Let's get back to this game. 1-0 to count. Here's the one to pitch. And even with that said, guys, Quinn Snyder's not the problem. He's one of, but he's not the main problem. 2-0 to count. And I'm not talking about Olson. Two to count right now. Run on first base. Here's one to pitch. Strike. Magnificent Mind, Magic Man in a building. I'm not letting you say that. Matter of fact, I'm putting that down. Money Mike ripped that down the first base line, but foul ball. Good catch by the bat boy. First of all, that's like Buccaneers. First of all, so you got the wrong team. First and foremost, what you said is talking about a wrong team. I wish. Here's a wind to pitch. Look, may the best man win the job. That's how I look at it now. May the best man win. And hopefully our coaching staff, whoever wins, hopefully the coaching staff will use them correctly. That's all I want. I want to win. I want to win. 2-2 the count. Here's the wind to pitch. I just don't know how fair a quarterback competition is when a guy's coming back off a bad. I don't know how fair that is, but whatever. Hopefully, it's a legit fair contest. That's all I ask. That's all I ask. Two into the count. Money Mike fouled that off. This is a good at bat by Money Mike. Hold up. The Braves said exactly what Kerry said. Ozzie, we love him. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Here's one to pitch, and that ball chopped in half, but he's out. All right, guys. We're going to the top half of the 7th inning. The Braves are leading 3-1 against the dang on Padres, who've been a thorn in our side. Who? 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 Magic Man got jokes today, don't he? Magic Man got jokes today talking about cool. He said cool. I said who? Cool. Who? Cool. Who? Who? Cool. Who? No, man. We ain't talking about no cool. Heck no. Cool can't even hold the ball. No, I'm not having him hold the ball. This man kicked the turf. It's done. Oh, you like my cool song? You like my cool song, Magic Man? That's why I ruined Cheers for you. That's why I ruined Cheers for you. How about that? Bring it up, cool. I don't think it's ruined. I just think it's from another perspective. Oh yeah, guys, did you guys see the Doomsday trailer? Javi Lopez, Javi Lopez bobblehead. Come on, man. Javi Lopez and an Andrew Jones bobblehead, bro. That bobblehead look legit. The face mask go up and down. Wow. One cool last night. Oh my goodness. What did I tell y'all? What did I tell y'all? I told y'all. Take him out now. I told y'all it was more important to see Bryce Elder see himself have a magnificent game. What did I tell you? You should have shook his hand through the exact same meatball he threw Machado. If you were going to yank him out the one pitch, he should have never stepped out the dugout. Y'all going to listen to me one day, man. One of these days, y'all going to listen to me. Watch way too much baseball. You know Bryce Elder been scuffling. He's been scuffling. To have a great game like this, you should have shook his hand so fast when he came out that sixth inning. Man, please. And what did I say? If he's under 75, I'll let him go. But over that, he got to be yanked. He was at 76 pitches. Number 77, Jakob. We're lucky it was a solo shot, guys. The bullpen had needed to come in and do what they needed to do. We get 5, we get 6 innings out of one of our pitchers. Man, shake my hand. Stop playing with me. Shake my hand. The only pitcher that can go over 6 innings is Chris Sale. That's it. Unfortunately, that's the sad truth. Most of the time, we're trying to get these guys out after the 4th inning. They can't even qualify for a complete game most of the time. So, yeah. Bryce Elder getting 6 whole innings? Bro, you should have shook his hand so fast. I know they give it, but they got to do their job. I'm sorry. They got to. I need one of my starting pitchers to visually see that they left the game in a dominant fashion. I needed that for their psyche. Danny Young in the game. Come on, Danny. We need you, kid. Here's the wind the pitch. That ball way outside. You see, we didn't bring out Kenley. He was up in the bullpen, but they brought in Danny Young. All right, 1-1 is the count. Here's the wind the pitch. I didn't even see Madero's pitch, man. He pitched when I didn't do the game. No, Gimme has a good point. I'm not arguing his point. I'm just saying, like, we know how Bryce Elder is. So if he give you 6 good innings, no, excuse me, 6 great innings, we just got to say, hey, I'm sorry, bullpen, but y'all got to do your job. This is like a rare Pokemon. This is like finding Mewtwo. Nah. Y'all got to pitch. Here's one to pitch. That ball sliced up there, hit right up in the right field. All right. Still no outs. Need a double play right here in the worst way. He's barely played. I don't care about his whip. He's barely played. His whip don't mean nothing until he play at least 20 games, in my opinion. When he played 20 games for the Braves, then I'll love his whip. Oh, you like my remix? Here's one to pitch. Strike. I know. I thought I was about to sing Green Eggs and Ham. Or 1 fish, 2 fish, green fish, blue fish, or red fish, blue fish. All that. Here's one to pitch. Strike at the knees. No, ball. 1-1 is count. Bogart is a perfect candidate for a double play. I hope so. We need a double play chair right now. Braves challenge and lose it.
Candidate for
wow, that's as close as you can get. 0.1. Hey, that's a good challenge in my opinion. 0.1. I mean, shoot. And that's a great eye by the umpire also. He lost the challenge, but hey, man, that thing was less than half an inch. Here's the one to pitch. Strike. Good pitch. Let's go. 1 ball, 2 strikes. We still got 1 challenge to go. Oh, my goodness. Man, he spit. That thing ran down his chin. Get some projectility to your spit, bro. Don't let that thing roll down your chin like it's some mouthwash. 1 and 2 is the count. Here's the one. Nope. Yeah, he's new, DJ Shire. Maybe. Maybe. That's what I heard from Alex Anthopoulos, Breezy, on the steakhouse. Here's one to pitch. I talked about that before you got in here. I heard Alex Anthopoulos today. He said he's going to make some moves, but he was non-committal. That's what I took from it. I heard him out of his mouth. 1 and 2 is the count. The full interview, not just a snippet. Here's one to pitch. Of course, Steak asked him about the World Cup. Also found out that Alex Anthopoulos is not a citizen of the United States yet. He just got his green card. So it takes, 3 or 4 years after that, what he said, to gain citizenship. So he will be going for citizenship when he's eligible. Him and his wife. Yeah, I listened to the whole interview, not just snippets of everybody else talking about what he talked about. One and 2 is the count. Don't go there, Breezy. Don't go there. Here's the one to pitch. That ball hit, and we can't get a double play, but he's out. Hit and run situation. Run on second base with 1 out. He's from Canada. He's a Canadian. You guys didn't know Alex Anthopoulos was Canadian? Yeah, he's a Canadian that was the former manager of the Toronto Blue Jays. Yes. We couldn't get a double play because it was a hit and run. Here's one the pitch. He was almost at second base. If you threw that to second base, you wasn't gonna get him out, and you wasn't gonna get the guy at first base. That was a correct play to throw it to second base. 1-0 to count. Cronenworth is up the bat. Here's the one the pitch. That ball chopped up. Run advance. We got it. Got him out too. All right, so run advance on 2 straight outs. All right, run at third base. Let's get somebody out. Don't worry about it. I don't eat popcorn at baseball games because it's too salty. But the Sprite be extra spritey. I know that much. Yeah, he is Greek. He is Greek, but they're from Canada. He's a Canadian. Hey, mate. Don't you know? That's where the Wisconsiners get it from, too. Because they're up there near the Canadians. Don't you know? Magic Man, do you end sentences with don't you know? I meant to ask you that before. It just popped up in my head. So now I got to ask you. I've heard that out of northern Midwest people. That's like northern Midwest slang. Anyway, how you know? Oh. Oh, okay. See, I'm learning something. I'm learning something. Yeah. I've never heard of a bubbler before. I'm gonna be honest. I never heard of a bubbler. That sound like some. Nah, they don't. They don't sound American. Hold up. Magic Man said a boot. It's completely Minnesota. He said he was like, "Hey man, don't be putting that a boot on me and my Wisconsinians. That's just like Philly and John, like that John. Yeah. That's just like, or well, these young kids don't say shawty, but when I was growing up, we said shawty. So that's like Atlanta saying shawty. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I mean, in the South we say, you feel me? Yep. And then up north they say, nah, I mean. Up in the Northeast, nah, I mean. I don't even know what they're saying. You know what I mean is what they're supposed to be saying. Nah, I mean. Here's a wind to pitch on 1 ball, 2 strikes. 99 mile per hour. You went to Nova Scotia. And they said, a boot. Here's the wind to pitch. 1 and 2 is the count. Didn't Wolverine say a boot? Wolverine Canadian, right? Nah, we say twin now. Well, the young folks say twin. What up, twin? Daryl, what up, Daryl? How you doing? Welcome back to the stream. He said, ISO Joe loves saying, nah, I mean. Here's one the pitch. That ball fouled off. He was up in Brooklyn a little bit. He picked that up in Brooklyn. He from Arkansas. He wasn't saying that when he grew up. Trust me. Here's one to pitch that ball way outside. This is the dude that y'all was talking about, right? He got some heat on him, don't he? Yeah. 3-2 to count. 2 outs. Run at third base. Excuse me. Did I see 99 mile per hour? Larry, go to sleep. Go lay down. Here's one to pitch. And that's a walk. No, 93 mile per hour. I was tripping. Young dude say no more. Nah, say less. Say less. Yes, we do need to get the next guy out. It's 2 runners on with 2 outs. We don't need a 2-out rally happening right now. It's the top half of the 7th. The Braves are winning 3-2. Here's the wind the pitch. Song. That song. Yeah, he. Da-da. Why? Like when they strike out. Da-da. Come on. Here's the wind the pitch. That ball way outside. That song. Come on, song. Strike out for me. Strike out for me. This is 9th hole. We don't want to get back to the top half of the lineup. Here's the wind the pitch. And Song hit that thing, but it's a pop-up. Money Mike underneath it. Woohoo! That's it. That's the out we needed. Let's go. Yeah, I like that picture showing some fire. Yeah. All right, guys, we're in the 7th-inning stretch. Y'all know what time it is, man. It's about that time for Take Me Out to the Ball Game remix. Please put the musical notes to help me sing this thing. All right, sing along. Let's go. And a 1, and a 2, and a 3. Take me out to the
ball game. Take me out with the crowd out.
Buy me some peanuts
and Cracker Jack.
I don't care if I ever come back, cause it's root for the Bravos. If they don't win, it's a damn shame. Cause it's 1, 2,
3 strikes, you're out in the old ball game.
Leave ball.
It's a remix, baby. It's a remix, baby. All right, man. So the Atlanta Braves winning right now.
3-2. What we gonna do? Barbecue or mildew? I think we're gonna barbecue. What y'all think? Put it in the chat. Yeah. Put it in the chat. Barbecue or mildew? And don't bring that kid back out. He did his job. One pitch. I mean, one batter. Now this playing. They probably they probably gonna bring him back out for the eighth. Here's one pitch.
Says,
that's right.
barbecue.
Dylan Lee, I don't know about that. They could, depending on who's coming up. Hold up. Tatis left-handed, right? Yeah. Yeah, I think Tatis left-handed. Pretty sure. Here's the one pitch. I'm trying to remember.
Magic Man 2 says, barbecue.
That's right. Barbecue. Bear Down Barbecue. BearDownBarbecue.com. Here's one pitch. That ball fouled off. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Dubon up the bat.
Breezy 1500 says, barbecue.
Dubon. Come on, Dubon. Do something with it. You still ain't made up for that era. I ain't forgot. Here's the one to pitch. Whoa, that ball inside. But he fouled it off. He tried to check his swing, could not. Still 1-2 his count. Okay. Cut that light off. Cut that light off right there. All right. Go lay down. Here's one to pitch and lunge it out there, but he made contact. He made contact. Here's one to pitch. That ball fouled off. Bradley Rodriguez is pitching. 1-2 is the count with Dubon. No outs. This is the leadoff guy, so hopefully Dubon can get on. All right, fouled it off. 99 mile per hour, 14 fastball. 7 pitches. All right, this is good at bat. Let's get number 8 right here. Here's one to pitch. Why would he swing at that high fastball? Oh, because it was 98 mile per hour and he didn't see it. He just went by his eyes like, whip. All right, that's the first out. Horrible swing. Horrible. That wasn't even defensive. He didn't see the strike zone right there. But when that heater coming on you at 98 mile per hour, you got to make a business decision. Swing or watch it. All right, 98 mile per hour, way outside. Good eye by Bart. Bart Simpson already playing well. Got that RBI double in the 5th inning. Love to see it. Come on, Bart. Here's one to pitch. Bart Simpson fouled that off. 98 mile per hour sinker. 1-1 is the count. Dubon is laughing. He found that swing very humorous. Interesting. Here's one to pitch, swing and a miss. Blew it right past him, 99 mile per hour, 14 fastball. I guess, you know, when you're a utility guy and you've been an everyday starter because of all the injuries, hey, I guess you got the right to smile, you know. Made it to the major leagues and you got a spot. 1-2 is the count. Here's the one, the pitch, swing and a miss. 99 mile per hour, blew it right past him. That's 2 outs. Rodriguez kid is blowing cheese. Sheesh. All right, 1-1 is the count to Jarvis. Here's the one, the pitch, ball in the dirt. Good eye. Good eye by the kid. Let's go. He 0 for 2. He do. Here's the one, the pitch. That ball fouled off. Here's the one, the pitch. And that ball hit right to the third baseman. He got it with the alignment, and that's out number 3. All right, that's the end of the 7th inning, guys. We are heading to the top half of the 8th inning, and the Braves leading by 1 run, 3-2.
Craig Air Force says. Jim Jarvis all right.
We'll see, man. We haven't had enough sample size, but in the early goings, I like what I see. We're at commercial break right now, guys. Very entertaining game right now. Pitching duel. The Braves are leading. Hopefully we can get this dub, start this series off right. Do not need to be scratching and clawing trying to win series. Let's get ahead and put the pressure on San Diego to try to, generate some wins. We're at home. Let's act like it. Medeiros is back in there, as I thought he would. Here's one to pitch. Tatis tattooed that, but hey, Austin Riley got it and throws him out. Let's go. 1 pitch, 1 out. Let's go. Medeiros, something like that. Medeiros, let's go. All right. Here's one to pitch. Justin Merle is 0 for 3. 2 strikeout and the ground out. Let's be 0 for 4, please. Here's the one to pitch. Strike. Great pitch. 92-mile-per-hour cutter. Let's go. 1-1 is the count. Tuck that chain in, young man. Here's the one to pitch. That ball popped up. Yep, infield pop-up. Barely outfield. Very shallow outfield. JJ got it. It's out number 2. Like it. Like it a lot. All right, so he's already pitched the inning. See if he can pitch an inning in the third. This would be wonderful. We can find another setup guy. Anybody to give Dylan Lee a little bit of rest. Had to bypass Kenley at all costs. Here's one to pitch. And that ball hit. Money Mike drifting back, but that's a pop-up by Manny Machado, and that's a quick. Let's go, man. And I like the fire from the kid. Yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm talking
Sergeant
about.
Gibby says. Easy inning for Maderos.
Madero's coming in with the attitude and the gasoline in his arm. Let's go. I like it. Yeah. Yeah, look right at Machado. Yeah, get his bleep out of here.
Sergeant Gibby says. Got some of their best hitters out too nice.
Yes. Yes.
Sergeant Gibby says. Main threat remaining in the 9th is France.
Oh, always France. Blame it on France. But Mbappe ain't coming out. Mbappe's not coming out of that dugout. All right, my only World Cup joke. My only World Cup joke. Really wasn't even good. I could have dealt with not doing that actually. All right, thank everybody for coming through, man. We're in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Let's go. Ray's got the most runs in a month. Oh, since 2020. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Sergeant Gibby says.
It's early in the month.
As long as we keep winning and losing on days where the other teams that
no,
trail
it's
us
not.
in the
It's
wild
not
card,
early.
we will be
We're
safely
almost
in the
up outta here.
playoffs.
What I'm talking about. Yeah. Safe to say, I just want us to get consistent and get healthy. That's all. Everything else will take care of itself, in my opinion. 1-0 is the count. Eli White up the bat in the 9-hole. Timeout. Oh, you can't hear.
Breezy 1500 says. USA was supposed to be the dream team of soccer.
No, they wasn't. Breezy. Well, first of all, why are you talking about soccer? Second of all, I guess I brought it up. Third of all, before the World Cup started, the U.S. went exactly where they said they could go. Make it to the knockout round and lose in the first round of the knockout. That's exactly what people said it was going to happen. Exactly what happened. We just got all hyped. Well, collectively, America got hyped up because we were blowing team out. But, we scored too many runs in the first 2 games. We should have saved some of those, especially once we got to the knockout round. And the funny thing is, this was the best team. If you want to say this is the best talented team for soccer in the U.S. men's history, yes, it was. And again, they said we were going to make it to the knockout round and then lose in the first round. That's exactly what happened. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That's the extent of soccer I know, because it was on ESPN. It had specials and all that, interrupting normal
Breezy 1500
basketball,
says,
football talk.
I'm ready for real football.
Exactly. You spelt it the wrong way. 2-2 to count. Here's the winding pitch. That ball way too low. 3-2 to count. Good eye. No outs. This is leadoff guys. Eli White. Let's get that run back, please. Let's get that run back. Here's the winding pitch. And Eli swinging that ball 4. Eli up here swinging that ball 4. Come on, Eli. You got this, bro. Here's the winding pitch. Yeah. No way. No way. No way. No way. How possible? And Eli White don't even deserve to challenge that, but that thing was so low. Ain't no way. Get out of here, Blue. Get the heck out of here, Blue. That thing was like 3-4 inches off the plate. You got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. Don't get wrapped up in that. Stop playing. Stop playing. That was nowhere near the strike zone. Eli didn't even look back at that dude. He was like, man, ain't no way. Challenge that. Drake Baldwin up the bat. Is he going to swing at the first pitch? And he's out. So Eli White, caught up in his hubris of calling that strike, and he's out. Walt Weiss can't even look at him. He's disgusted. Why are you that far off the bag, Eli White? Why in the actual...
You big dummy.
And that ball, yeah, Ronald does that. But Ronald also steals 70 bases. Drake Baldwin took the first pitch. What? He took the first pitch. Amazing fruit. Let's go, Drake. Here's the one in the pitch. That was too low. That was not a strike. Eli White called out the ump, won it, and then got picked off. You can't make this stuff up. I'm glad we're winning, though. Here's one in the pitch. That would be the stuff of making you go to the minor leagues if we wasn't winning this game. That's the stuff made of legends. Don't do that anymore. Here's the one in the pitch. This is why we'll never get Jordan Alvarez. Because second half of the season, Houston Astros always turn it on. Winning 6-4 right now in the bottom half of the fourth inning. 3-2 to count. Here's the one in the pitch. Strike 3. Caught Drake looking. Definitely a womp, DJ Shire. Definitely a womp. 2 out, runner at second base. Here's the wind and the pitch. And Ozzie Albies must swing at anything below his knee. He has to. It's in his contract. On one account, Tip fouled that. Tried to check his swing, but could not. Ozzie having a good night today. Two for three. Definitely need this night. Here's the wind and pitch. That ball in the dirt. Thank the Matrix he didn't swing at it. Let's go. Good eye by Ozzie. Here's the wind and pitch. Ozzie Albies popped that up. Foul ball. Hey, twins? Okay. Nice. They'll remember that. Shout out to the guy that snatched the ball out of other adult's hand and gave it to a kid. Here's one to pitch that ball foul off. Here's the wind to pitch. Ozzie Albies fouled that off. That ball was 6 inches off the plate. 6 inches off the plate. Should be 2-2. Still 1-2 is the count. Hart is up to 18 pitches. 2 outs, nobody on base. Here's the wind and pitch. Ball in the dirt. 2-2 to count. Let's go, Ozzie. Here's the wind and pitch. That's strike 3. And Ozzie Albies just used our last challenge. Good job, Ozzie.
Big dummy.
Well, got no more challenges now. And Medeiros is coming out. All right, guys, I got to ask you. Is this a mistake, squeeze a lemon, or shake my hand? It's too late now, but what would you have done? Would you have squeezed a lemon or shook his hand? I need to see it in the chat. It's too late now, but I need to know. Snit gonna snit.
Sergeant Gibby says. Here comes Ty France, Rengifo, Bogarts. Breezy 1500 says. Shake. Sergeant Gibby says. Who are the Medeiros?
Unwrap the cap. Unwrap the caps in the chat, please. Going to the top half of the 9th inning. Raised up by a single run. We got Medeiros coming in. We're trying to close this thing out and win the first game of this series.
Oishir ATL says. I don't know what's the longest Madeiro been out there.
This gonna be the longest.
Sergeant Gibby says. I typed who Maderos. And it said who are the Maderos, what in the world?
All right. Victor Maderos. Here's one in the pitch. That ball way too high. Ball one.
Sergeant Gibby says. Iggy vs France, if he hangs a meatball it's gonna be tied.
Here's the one in the pitch. Swing at a miss. 95 mile per hour. Good pitch. Iggy ain't in there.
Gibby says. Oh, Maderos is still out there, LOL.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Magic Man 2 says.
Swing at a miss. Strike two. 1-2 is the count. You definitely want to see us in the wild card, Magic Man. Yes, you do. You love it. 1-2 is the count. 98 mile per hour heater. 2-2 to count. Here's the one in the pitch. Swing, get him, miss. Get his butt up out of there. Let's go, Madero. One chair in the chat. Oh, no, my bad. No. Madero's. No, that's his first strikeout. All right, yeah. One chair in the chat. Let's get it. Not necessarily, Gibby. We ain't that far behind them. We got 57 wins. We are not that far behind them. And then they could stumble just like we did. Here's a wind the pitch. Strike at the top of the strike zone. Wasn't a strike, but they called it, and I'll take it. Yes, we love the voodoo on him. And that ball hit right there. Ah, man. Good base hit on the right-hand side. Got a runner on with one out. Need a double play to end this. We do the voodoo that you do and we do. Cuckoo, cachoo, voodoo. Yeah, all that. Tyler Kinley is up. Lord have mercy. Here's the one to pitch. That ball inside. Mercy. All right, Xander, I need you to hit into this double play, sir. He's batting 221. Let's see it. Here's the one to pitch. Strike. 90 mile per hour cutter. That was a meatball he could have hit. Thank the Matrix. He didn't swing. We definitely don't want to see Kinley. Here's the one to pitch. Xander fouled that off. 1-2 is the count. Here come the low and away slider. Bye-bye, Xander. It's been nice knowing you. I ain't worried about the Phillies. I'll worry about them when they tie us. Other than that, stay in my rearview mirror. Here's the one to pitch. And that ball's going in. Money Mike. Got it. Get it up out of here. Yes. Great defense by Money Mike. Money in the chat. Hat flying off. Yeah. That's how you get to the ball right there. Hat flying off. Stop playing with Money Mike. That speed was immaculate. Stop playing with Money Mike. Hat flying. That's defense. Yeah. Yeah. Money in the chat. Where's my money in the chat? Let's go. Here's one to pitch. Strike at the top of the strike zone. Cronenworth. Let's get it. Here's the wind the pitch. That ball hit. Ozzie Albies knocks it down. Throw it over. He's out. Let's go. Braves. Dubs in the chat. Let's go. Great recovery by Ozzie Albies. Wasn't clean, but he got that out. Let's go. Big dubs in the chat. Big old dubs in the chat.
Sergeant Gibby says, what a win, Madero's bailed us out.
Maderos. Let's go.
ATL says, www. Breezy 1500 says, DWW.
Big dub.
Magic Man 2 says, W. Chris 24M34 says, W. Sergeant Gibby says, Madero's now in our pen, get rid of Kinley once Suarez gets back.
Yeah.
Sergeant Gibby says, W.
Victor Maderos. Say his name correctly. Victor Maderos. Big dubs. Hey, man, great game by the Braves. We beat our nemesis.
Magic Man 2 says, cheers for the stream and the fun.
Appreciate you, Magic Man, as always. Man, what a game, man. Great game by the Braves, pulling that off. Love to see it. All right, so the Atlanta Braves go to 58-41. Ha-ha. Win that first important game of this series.
Carolyn X Sox says, W go Braves.
Appreciate you, Carrie. Appreciate you coming through, family. As we inch closer to training camp, Carrie gonna be out there, Big Low. I don't know if Uncle Steve gonna be out there, but hopefully.
Sergeant Gibby says, a favorable matchup tomorrow, Bueller vs. Lopez.
Sure, Jack gonna be out there.
Carolyn X Sox says,
yep.
Let's go see you there.
Yep.
Isocrax7 says, W. Leva Creek Music 7058 says, W. Carolyn X Sox says, Jack Spade will be there if he isn't busy with his car cleaning business and his roof repair business. He's been busy.
All right.
Isocrax7 has donated 10 jewels and says sent gold coin for 10 jewels.
Let's go. Appreciate that, fam. Appreciate
says, next Tuesday training camp begins.
We won't be out there until
2001
Saturday.
Southside V7E says, I mess with Murdos LOL.
Yeah,
Breezy
that's right,
1500 says, rise up.
Yeah, man, I can't wait. Still undecided if we're gonna stream or not, guys. I really don't want to be harassed. I don't want my family harassed by security. So I'm thinking more on, so we'll probably just do a video afterwards. You know? We'll do a video afterwards. And even then, you know, we're going out of town right after training camp. So, yeah. Yep. But yeah, just want to see my team do well. Whether it's Big Penix Energy or if
Breezy
it's Hot
1500 says, I'm going to try the weekend. I will be off.
Okay, Breezy. Yeah, we're gonna be up there on the first. I mean, that's the only day that's on a weekday. Weekend. The next day is off day, and I think we may try to go out to the next weekend, but I mean that's a high school, so I don't know. We'll see. Right now, I'm just thinking we're going to one, you know. So the high school joints are pretty fun, but I don't know how they're gonna do that when school is started. normally training camp,
Sergeant Gibby
starts
says,
before school starts.
Hawktois is average. We should be fine until he gets injured. Don't want to put that energy out there, but he has been battered since joining the NFL.
I know. I don't want to see him. I don't believe he should be playing football. That's just my opinion. It's not. That's just my opinion. When he was in with the Dolphins, it's gonna stay my opinion. And a lot of people disagree with me. But Big Penix energy or hot tour, either one. I just want it to be a real competition and may the best man win. And hopefully we can win with this coaching staff, because we've had some poor coaching staffs of late. We really have. So hope we can get back on track. Good thing is a lot of players are saying that it feels like we're ran like a real NFL team now. Like players that are, was here with Raheem, and then now with Raheem and Arthur Smith. And now they got our new coach. They're just like, man, we're running like a real NFL team now. So that's good to hear. All right, we're up out of here, man. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Same bad time, same bad channel. San Diego versus the Braves, game number 2. We won the first one. That's the start of it.
We are more structured.
Yeah. Also, the Braves have won 3 out of 4 games after the All-Star break. That is not overlooked, and it should not be overlooked. Okay? How we scuffled coming into the All-Star break, that is a breath of fresh air. I'm loving this right now. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it. So let's hope for the Braves to continue. Medeiros was a breath of fresh air.
Good night.
And we up out of this thing. That's right. Good night to you, DJ Shy. Good night to everyone. As always, peace up. A-Town down. Deuces.